we are ready to begin this session. We would like to invite on stage SBI Life Insurance team with their partners from NADL and their tech partners Finarkein Analytics. Please come up on stage and tell us a little more. They have been recognized for integrating the account aggregator data to enhance the underwriting processes and customer experience in the insurance sector. So please go ahead.
So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rajkumari Chabaria from team SBI Life, and along with me are my colleague, Mr. Sachin Vasankar, and our TSP partner, Mr. Nikhil, is along with us. So, here we first of all thank the team's Sahmati for selecting our case as a best use case for the non-credit sector. And here we'll present our case, how we have implemented into the insurance, life insurance, and how we are utilizing it as a whole concept for the SBI Life Insurance customers. So, talking about implementing our AA framework, we started as an FIU, that is a financial information user, since October 2022. At that time, the DFS came into a very, they started having meetings with their MD and CEO, and they wanted this account aggregator ecosystem to work and implement in the insurance sector. There we started itself in October 22. Thereafter, we also became an FIP since December 22. Then we have, the best part is that we have the active 13 account aggregators along with us. So during the journey, we give an option to the customers, either they can select either of the 13 AAs which are there currently associated with us, they can select accordingly, or as based on the success ratio, we assign the cases, and based on that, the details of the account aggregator frameworks work. Our TSP partner is Finarkein Analytics, who have given cherry on the top on the basis of the analytics which has been given in the to the underwriters as a value addition to take the decision, quick decision, and a seamless journey for the customer. So, talking about the challenges and how it overcome us. So, earlier we sent a lot of presentation where they were talking about the traditional aspect, how the traditional way of working of collecting the account statement wasn't there in the process. So, we know that typically insurance, how it's again a push business. So, the customers were filling up the forms for term insurance or something, applying for the term insurance, but our agents were behind them for submitting the income verification proof, because for the HLV, we require that income proof of financial documents, especially for our HNI customers. So, it was very difficult for the customers also to approach to the bank, get their passbook updated, or should they have a net banking where they will able to give the account statement, and so on and so forth. And again, the quality of the documents were not at all up to the mark. The copies were faded or something. The underwriters were not able to take the decision in a prompt manner. So that was the problem statement we're looking for. And then came the AA ecosystem, where we understood how it can be used for us in terms of implementing in the life insurance entire journey. So this is how the PDF and the images were there, and underwriter used to do it, and they validate it all manually. So whatever the customer's income, the flow is there, the salaries or the monthly expenses, or what are the saving accounts and all. So everything was manually assessed by the underwriter. There it came, then the solution what we implemented is that we all know how the account aggregator framework works. So it is completely a link-based journey what we have created in our entire mConnect journey, which is known as an intermediary app, where wherein we have the request is sent to the customer via SMS link, where the customer has to open the link, has to provide his concern, and explicit concern has been taken during the journey, wherein if he is a first-time user, he has to give an OTP, and again for extracting the bank account details, another OTP has been procured from the customer. So there are two OTP process, steps wherein we take it from the customer, and then the entire account details have been fetch, and then the analytics work over then in the back end. Everything happens in the back end. The summary report has been generated with the TSP partner, with the help of our TSP partner. The analytics report of say 3-page or 4-page, depending on the customer's transaction, is generated, and that sits along with the proposal form images for the underwriters to take the quick decision. So that is, even the entire issuance cycle, which was there, say for another, 3 days, 4 days, can be done in the click of a button, and on average start of that particular case, if it's an STP case, gone through the account aggregator framework, we have been able to issue the policy in an hour's time or 1.5 hours time, depending on the other documents or the KYC documents also we do collect at the time of the journey. So this was in the journey wherein it was a completely paperless journey what we have created in our mConnect. So this slide, I'll just ask Nikhil to just brief in on this. Nikhil, please.
Hi, everyone. Awesome. So, broadly, the idea was that for somebody like SBI Life, especially in cases where you need actually financial data for additional financial underwriting, this sort of customer, when buying an insurance policy, that is a fairly high ticket insurance policy. So, we had to make sure that that customer is not bothered by the, say, the agent and repeatedly sort of following up for documentation. So that was the most obvious sort of channel that we focused on. Secondly, what we also realized is that there is not going to be a one-size-fits-all workflow for every channel. So we have built channel-specific solutions where something of a different journey is there for the banker channel today, something that is agency-specific is there today, and as well as the direct agent journey, where we have a unique sort of journey, where we are trying to offer nudges to the agents and make sure that there is a strong motive and incentive to prefer the account aggregator as the preferred choice. Lastly, most recently, we have a launch on the web channel as well coming up now. And the second thing that we realized was SBI Life, and the leadership there very early on had the foresight that we want to be multi-account aggregator from day zero. I think that also helped us to really be the industry leading example today, and SBI Life by far is the most well covered FIP as well as FIU today in the ecosystem with their extensive coverage across multiple account aggregators. And lastly, what we realized was that providing data in a real time and the end result being a faster issuance of the policy is key to a good customer experience, right? So here's a quick demo of the mConnect app and how it works. Sure.
So this is the mConnect app what we have given to our intermediaries. Therein the entire journey has been integrated. So once the proposal form filling has been done, the customers, there is a particular, the screen is there when the customer has to click on that income proof share online. The intermediary clicks on this. The moment the intermediary clicks on this, the SMS link goes to the customer, and the entire explicit consent takes place in the customer's mobile. So the link goes to the customer has to click on that link and key in the OTP, provide his explicit consent, and then again it come back to my platform on the mConnect on the intermediary platform, and the entire activity of extracting the bank account details takes place in the backend, and the journey continues in front for the intermediary to carry on the other details which needs to be captured from the customer. So this is a video which we'd like to cover over here. I think this will be generating.
Couple of points. One is during the AA selection, SBI Life initially went with both approaches, where we were doing a round robin where volume was being distributed evenly across multiple account aggregators, and subsequently we also moved towards a dynamic AA switch where we are selecting account aggregators based on success rate, fill rate, and a bunch of other factors. That in turn has allowed us to build a better experience. And lastly, on the roadmap is our push for providing localization and other factors to make sure that customers from all segments are able to effectively prefer and utilize the account aggregator. So this is a quick a brief of some of the analytics that the SBI Life underwriting team is using. And insurance being a very multi-party product, you also need sign-offs from the insurers and other stakeholders. So that was something that we have also worked very closely on. And I'll ask ma'am to sort of cover the business impact.
So obviously the business impact has been quite positive in all the four folds, whether it is operational, whether it is underwriting or customer experience or the intermediary experience. So definitely it has decreased the onboarding time for the for the customers and also it's a complete reduction in carbon footprint because it's a paperless journey. Secondly, talking about the underwriting impact. So underwriting also it is that the best we are getting the better FTR, the first time right proposals, because there is no documentation, no hard copy to be collected, no fade images or something like that. Then there is is a risk mitigation aspect because there are less frauds. Wherever we have done the journey through Account Aggregator, there is no fraud in terms of manipulating the account statement. Then talking about the intermediary experience, that yes, the intermediary were also able to get the commission quickly because the policy was issued immediately in a very less turnaround time. And the customers, even without the internet banking or not having that say mobile banking, are also able to do this because it's an OTP-based process, where with the entire things has to be done without any mobile banking or the hard copies of the required. And obviously, definitely, it is the experience concern and also give a better customer experience, user convenience, what we talked about. So here is certain a quick testimonial from our sales intermediary, that is our employees who are using it on the field, on the street.
Hi, I'm Sanida. I'm Senior Agency Manager, Kannur D branch. During my sales closure with young generation customers, they always felt uncomfortable requesting for the financial documents. As we all know, it is confidential, but yet we have to get the documents, right? So we have a new digital platform, new digital way to share the documents through online in a single click, which is Account Aggregator. And I tried this with a few customers, and the response was quite impressive. It elevates the confidence level of the customers, having mentioned about a new digital way to share the documents directly to SBI Life without any print or photo to be shared with me. So the journey was seamless and secured with OTP authentication, which completed without any exchange of physical documents. So it helped the policy to be issued on the same day. So thank you for the new breakthrough SBI Life. Thank you so much.
So
My name is Ansi.
So we have that, definitely we have the short-term and the long-term planning for this and how to implement it further. So we all heard about that, the mutual funds, and already the GST data is already there in the ecosystem. So we already have taken the development, and by the end of the month, it will be gone live in that. Also for the future plans, we are also looking eagerly for the ITR documentation process, which is expected to be integrated by the AA framework, where we can also take care of the other customer segment or the product segment where we actually mandatory require the ITR documents of the last 3 years. So this is how we want to take it ahead, the insurance journey, and make it easy and convenient journey for our customers. Thank you so much.